I'm always delighted to be with Saul News. This has been such a leader in the conservative movement and the Republican Party.
Welcome to the Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for September 26, 2025. The Daily Caller reports, a switch. Brit Hume says Trump's stance on Ukraine has changed completely. Fox News chief political analyst Brit Hume said on Fox News Wednesday that President Donald Trump has dramatically shifted his position on Ukraine's war with Russia. Trump said Tuesday on Truth Social that Ukraine can reclaim all its land with the support of the European Union and NATO, and he called Russia a paper tiger, fighting aimlessly. Hume said on Special Report with Bret Baier that Trump has completely changed his tune and has gone further, openly belittling Moscow's military power. Hume said that Trump's new remarks on Ukraine mark a rhetorical shift. Trump met Zelensky in New York on Tuesday and posted about the war shortly afterward. The Hill reports, growing number of independent voters poses challenge for both parties. The number of registered independent voters is on the rise in the U.S., forcing campaigns to grapple with tough questions about how to target these voters ahead of next year's midterms and the 2028 presidential election. Some say part of the rise in independent voters can be attributed to increased automatic voter registration in various states. Front-end administration automatically enrolls the voter at the Department of Motor Vehicles and permits them to opt out during the process. Back-end administration auto enrolls the voter but does not allow them to opt out during the process. Exit polling from last year's presidential election suggests that many independents swung toward Republicans, appearing to play a key role in delivering major battleground states to President Trump. And finally, Red State reports, the GOP's 2026 midterm convention. President Trump has announced that Republicans will have a midterm convention ahead of next year's elections. This is not really a new idea. Although the Republican Party itself has never had a midterm convention before, the Democrat Party has had 3 of them, the last over 40 years ago. Of these 3 events, only the 1982 midterm convention was held before the midterm elections. The 1982 Democrat midterm convention was held in Philadelphia from June 25th to the 27th of 1982, with over 1,100 delegates participating. 7 of the most prominent Democrat candidates thought to be running for the presidency in 1984, including former Vice President Walter Mondale and Senators Gary Hart and Ted Kennedy, all spoke before the delegates. The 1982 midterm Democrat conference achieved very little of substance, and in 1985 the Democrat leadership canceled the future midterm conventions because leading Democrats saw them as a waste of time, money, and energy, and because of the overemphasis on potential presidential candidates rather than midterm congressional candidates. And that concludes your Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for September 26, 2025. For more political news faster, visit saulsnews.com.